Hey folks, Dave Scott out here at the Fitness Zone in Little River. And what I want to talk to you about today is the topic of supersets. Now, there's two different kinds of supersets. One more traditional version is what we would call a pre-exhaust or a pre-fatigue superset, where you might pair a single joint exercise like a leg extension with a big multi-joint exercise like a squat or a leg press. The purpose of that particular kind of superset is to help you target a particular set of muscles in a big compound movement like a squat or a leg press. That's not what we're talking about. What we're going to talk about today is the version of supersets where we pair two non-competing exercises together. Non-competing, what do I mean by that? Well, I'm talking about two exercises that work different areas of the body, different muscle groups, or different movement patterns. Why would you do something like this? Well, the big reason is that it is a very time-efficient way to train. The reality of it is unless you're a gym rat and you just like being in the gym, like hanging out, you want to be able to come in the door and get the most bang for your buck in the time that you have. If you've got job responsibilities, you've got family responsibilities, you don't necessarily have a ton of time at your disposal to work out, so you want to get as much as you can out of the time that you have. So the set that we're going to show you today is an overhead press paired with a row off of a bench. Now, with those two exercises, I can get the bulk of my upper body muscles involved between those two exercises, and I don't necessarily have to spend a whole lot of time recovering. As an example, with that overhead press, I'm working my core, I'm working my hips a little bit, and primarily I'm working my shoulders and arms. In a traditional approach, I would then have to take anywhere from 30, 60, maybe even 90 seconds, depending on how heavy the load is, to rest and recover before I do my next round of the press. And if I was going to work the row at the same time or in the same workout, now I'm really dragging out the amount of time that I need to be in the gym. The reality of it is in that 90 seconds or so that I'm recovering from the press, I can put that row exercise in there, right? Because now we're working a different set of muscles. Systemically, I'm still working and I'm going to be working hard, and that is a side benefit of the superset, is the cardiovascular hit that you're going to get. But my overhead press movement, my pressing muscles, if you will, are going to be recovering while I'm over here working with the pulling muscles on the row. So I can do double the work in the normal amount of time that it would take me to complete my overhead presses. So this is what that's going to look like. So I'm going to take the kettlebell here. And we're going to go, we'll say we're going to do 8 of these. So I'm going to do the other side now. Now, in a traditional setup, I would stop there and I would rest with the intention of allowing my shoulders to recover before I go into the next set of presses. Rather than just stand around and do nothing with that time, I'm going to get here and I'm going to work on a row, work a different set of muscles, allow them to build up a little fatigue while my shoulders and arms are recovering. can't remember if that was 8 or not. Oh, let's count. Okay, so now my heart rate's up. You can probably hear it in my voice. My heart rate's up, my lungs are getting ready to work, but with a very short period of time, 10, maybe 15 seconds, I can be ready to go back into my press again. So I'm back here. All right, so we've got 2 sets done of the presses with an additional set of the rows, and we can just keep bouncing back and forth there until we get all the sets of each exercise that we want done, and we're saving a significant amount of time on the clock. So give that a shot, let us know how it goes, and we'll see you soon.